My dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Cultural Magazine, during which we bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned. The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement that is taking place in Egypt. Let's watch the following segment.
Within the framework of the Egyptian culture's plans to present Arab and international creativity in all its forms and with renewed visions, the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Lamia Zaid, inaugurated the 66th season of the Cairo Symphony Orchestra with a concert held on the small stage theater entitled I Loved and Ended, under the leadership of Maestro Mohammad Saad Basha, with the participation of singer Amira Ahmed. The program included a selection of musical works that combined Arab and international masterpieces, presenting a sophisticated artistic experience that embodied the deep interaction between Arab and international musical heritage. The concert began with the piece La Dame d'Arles by Georges Bizet, which captivated the audience with the sweetness of its melodies and the precision of its details. With the representation of the role Ana Hawait Wintahit by Said Darwish, with a new vision and modern arrangement prepared by Maestro Mohammad Saad Basha, Amira Ahmed continued to shine, which added a contemporary flavor to the experience that was appreciated by the audience, who appreciate serious and refined arts. Sayyid Darwish al-Bahr was an Egyptian singer who innovated music and initiated a musical renaissance in Egypt and the Arab world. He was nicknamed the People's Artist. Sayyid Darwish was born in Komedika district in Alexandria in March 1893. He began his artistic career by singing with his friends the melodies of Sheikh Salam Ahgazi and Sheikh Hassan al-Azhari. He entered the Religious Institute in Alexandria in 1905, and after that he began singing. Among his eternal works are Muwashahat and an operetta, the most famous of which are Shahrazad, Al-Baruka, and Al-Ashra Tayyiba. During 1990 revolution, Egyptians sang national anthem of his own composition, such as O Egyptian Rise, Ya Masri, Egypt Always Calls You, and My Country, You Have My Heart, or Bledi Bledi, whose lyrics were taken from the speeches of the leader Mustafa Kemal and became Egypt's national anthem since 1979. Sayyid Darwish was able to be the first expression of the people and the Egyptian street, love, dreams of independence, and the motives of the national movement, all of which he expressed with simplicity and authenticity, together making him the first artist of the people. Darwish sang images and feelings with his melodies as if he was telling stories with his music. Before introducing the monologue to Arabic music through the taktuka, he was the first to introduce singing and multiple melodies into Arabic music through the operetta Al-Ashra Tayyiba and the operetta Shahrazad and Al-Baruka. The orchestra concluded the concert with an overture and dances from the opera Prince Iger by Alexander Bordin. It is worth mentioning that the Cairo Symphony Orchestra was founded in 1959 by the Austrian maestro Franz Lischwar, and since that date it has contributed to enriching musical life in Egypt by hosting the most famous musicians in the world, and also works to encourage Egyptian musicians, composers, performers, and conductors to announce themselves. Throughout its history, it has succeeded in adding international compositions to its artistic repertoire and has organized many workshops for international trainers, in addition to conducting successful artistic tours all over the world.
culture movement in Egypt is always trying to get closer to other nations by culture, because culture brings people and brings nations closer to each other.
The Cairo Opera House, in cooperation with the Foreign Cultural Relations and the Embassy of Colombia in Cairo, presented a concert entitled Peace Through Difference, Let Music Unites Us, by the Colombian soprano Juliet Lozano, winner of the BBC Audience Award, World Singer for the year 2023, with the distinguished participation of the Egyptian international mezzo-soprano, winner of the French Prix Award, Farah Debeni, and accompanied by the Belarusian pianist Anastasia Shetsiko.
It's an honor and a pleasure to have both of them together working for this concert. I think I saw how they meet and how they ensemble that create a unity for them. And it's important for us because the name of the concert is Peace Across Difference. And this is the idea of Colombia, just to have the people and to have peace, not only the peace that we got in Colombia through the peace process that we have and the Peace Nobel Prize, but also this government, the Petro government, is doing peace total for everyone. So they are promoting the peace, so that's why the name. And I think the idea is through art and culture how we can work on the unity and unify us and to bring us together. And this is the idea, and this is what it happens through putting the two sopranos together and how music unites people. So it was the concert, and the concert was magnificent. It's going to be very beautiful. For us, just to be here with them, and as you said, it's a way just also to promote women, how women can join, how women can get peace and to culture. Egyptian songs, Colombian songs, and the universal, yes, the classical songs. So it will be beautiful, and I believe through cultural diplomacy we can do more. It's a way to get to know people together, to know each other, so I think it's important, yes. Now November 11, it seems all the 11. November 11 we are going to have a salsa concert, so we'll let you know, but I think it will be another way to promote Colombia, to do the classical, the popular music, so it's very important for us.
This concert merged two beautiful voices of Egyptian and Colombian sopranos, which assures on the beauty of art when it acts as a universal language.
I'm extremely happy. This is my first time in Cairo and my first time in Egypt in general. So I have been wishing for these days, and I've been preparing by reading everything I can and having a look at what to eat, how to be with people, and learned a few words also because we're doing something in Arabic also. So I was just very happy to be here. I feel like we are collaborating. It feels like I can feed from their energy, and I give them so much also of my energy. It feels so strong, and the power that I feel on stage with these wonderful women is, I cannot compare it to anything else. This concert is very special for me. I love to share our cultures and to show that even though we are so far away, we still have something that connects us, and that we are deep inside, we are the same, and we have this beautiful soul all together to share to the audience. For me, this is the most important because I sing in so many languages, and I feel the connection with people from many, many different places, no matter what language we speak. And this is a very, very important message for me to give and to continue feeling. And I hope the audience can feel, even though the languages might not be the ones that they speak, that they can feel our energy as humans. I've always felt like I'm following my heart, and all of these beautiful things that have happened have been really, truly a shock for my art and for my family. I'm just very glad that I get to do this art, and that I get to be free expressing what I have here in my heart. All of these beautiful things, the Cardiff Singer of the World and many other things that have happened, have, in my opinion, I have very close to my heart as a responsibility to continue working on my art and sharing this voice that I was given by some sort of upper strength. So I want to continue giving that. Yeah.
I'm very excited about our performance today, and the music make a very good connection between all nationalities. This is language that music join everybody of us, so it's an amazing collaboration with between Egyptian, Colombian and Belarus. For me, it's not a first concert. I'm here in Egypt 3 years. I'm working in opera and Cairo Conservatoire. I'm a pianist, accompanist, and it was very nice experience. I conduct choir, opera choir. We was make very nice job here together. It was very nice time. So, and I hope we will continue.
The program included selections and excerpts from the most famous international works by major composers, including the song Beautiful Night from Count Hoffmann by Offenbach, Belli and La Boheme by Puccini, When I Turn to You and Swear to Me by Maria Griever, Carmen by Bizet, Maria Buenos Aires by Piazzolla, and others, in addition to a Colombian song. Then the concert concluded with the song Helwa Ya Baladi for the late legendary Dalida.
That was actually the idea of the Colombian ambassador, Ana Milena. She wanted to do something between Egypt and Colombia, something with a message of peace and unity, and she wanted to build this bridge. So I think that's the best way to do so. We immediately had a good chemistry and we clicked, and it was a very good match on stage. It's always important to have this chemistry on stage. Our voices are very nice together. We sang also duets, not just like arias, each one of us, but we sang duets, so our voices are really mixing very well. I'm singing a Colombian song, she's singing an Egyptian song that you're gonna get to see, so she's singing in Arabic as well, like I'm singing Spanish anyway, but so it's a nice initiative. I think it's a very nice one. First of all, I'm very honored that I'm participating in such a concert, because that's really what I've always wanted to do, to build cultural bridges between cultures, between countries, between the East and the West. So this falls right into place, and it's exactly aligned with my line of work. So I'm so happy that it started in Egypt, actually my country, with such a concert. So I think it's just the perfect scenario for me. It's a perfect beginning to start this connection between Egypt and Colombia and the rest of the Latin world. Of course, from Egypt, the first prizes I received was in Egypt, so that was also the beginning, and then it went more international. But I've also been honored by our president at the Youth Forum, and also in other occasions. So I love that they are getting more interested in such things, that it's not just our older generation that is used to opera. So I'm really, really proud that this is one of the results of all of the work that I've been doing all my life in this career. So it's really nice and comforting to have such a result out of it, such a, yeah.
About exchange culture, this is one of my dreams, that when I was dancing before, to traveling and to receive different countries here to show them cultures, singing or dancing or painting, everything, it make a very good things for our Egyptian people to know different culture. And I think it's one of our message here in Cairo Opera House, that we receive all countries, all embassy. They want to make any culture performing. That's why our door opening always, and it's a very nice things. Especially this time, it's to mix with Egyptian singer and with Colombian singers, and they make very good mixing. Yesterday they was have a rehearsing, and we get a lot of fun when they are singing together, and also the Colombian Colombian singer. She will say one song in Arabic language. That is it's very nice, and also this is message of culture. How to make all world is like one country. We are so proud about this message, what we already sending for an embassy, that they can make them performing here or on National Day or something like this. And me, I have one of my dreams I would like to make true, that I will take all kids from different embassy. They are living here, that will make one big show, and so we call this Masr Dunya. This was one of my dreams, but I will work for it, and inshallah will do it. It's very important because we grew up when I was a student in Academy of Art. When coming here, like for example, Bolshoi Theater or different companies in ballet, we always love to come to watch because you get experience. This experience they make our company now in this level. This is what I was always caring to come to see different company from all world to learn something, and it's coming. In last June, it's Asian Opera was here, and some of them I was dancing before. You know, this is also something nice by chance it's happening that I was dancing there and they dancing here. You know, these exchanges make very good friendship also between countries. I started 9 years, but I joined Cairo Opera Ballet now 30 years. I like principal dancer of Cairo Opera House, and when I was a kid, I was scared to come and to watch different countries. And you know, all these 30 years, you know, I get a lot of friends from different country, different artists, and sometimes God give me chance to be with them in the same stage. This is very nice, and sometimes we show each other the photo. You remember when he was in Cairo? You remember when he was in Italy? You know, this is very nice things. You know, culture is world.
The Cairo Opera House is the cultural lighthouse of the Middle East. It presents serious arts and an address of Egypt's artistic and cultural identity, exporting a lofty image of our dear Egypt and exposing this nation to a diverse range of cultural exchange. Shuru Biki, Cultural Magazine.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cultural Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.